first labs, we create the back-to-back multi-site with a core router as our inter-site network. And we create MSD, multi-site domain. This is one way to do it. And this lab, we wanted to tell you what it is to build a centralized route server in a ISN network. The route server features that adds a higher scalable design to act as a central EVPN peer point for the multi-site. As here's the diagram, it has an underlay for multi-sites. It will be built upon eBGP IVP v4 unicast. And in the overlay, it is the EVP and eBGP built over the route server. The BGP EVPN is only pairing between the BGWs and route server. So you would have a peer-to-peer EVPN BGP neighbor with your route server between the BGW. Okay, the route server will do a few things for the multi-site. For each site to communicate, it will make on next hop unchanged and will return the RT value and will rewrite the RT for AS. We have to ensure that the PIP or VIP of all your BGWs are known by each BGW, and MTU must be accommodated VXLAN to encapsulate the traffic. Okay, let's take a look what to create, what the steps we need to create this router server. Okay, so we have to create the clusters, right? We have is my DC1 and DC2, and we will create a WAN link, a WAN the fabric contains the route server. Okay, in here we have is my DC1, DC2, and we have the WAN. Okay, WAN is where the route server resides in. So we'll create then a multicast fabric. In here is called the WAN manager DCI. Okay, it's actually my MSD, multi-site domain. And here we also be specified what's the L2 VPN, VNI, L3 VNIs used for DC1, DC2. If you don't change it, and they will remain the same. Okay, then this DCI here, one important is to use the design model centralized router server, and you will have to specify a loopback IP for the EVPN pairing. So this is what we're gonna do, and this the ISN AS number. Okay, and we'll have to check the multi-site underlay configuration. So then we define resources for all of that, and we'll have to add DC1, DC2, and the WAN in a child fabric, in its child fabric. Then this is all the config we have to push. You will take a look, and here's my route server. It's pairing with my super spine, my border gateways, and you will have IPv4 as an underlay to my border gateways to ensure the underlay reachability. So in my case, I have initialized a DC1. DC1 has assigned a few nodes, leaf 1, leaf 2, and my super spine 1, and it's my border gateway spine. So just like you see the lab right here, we use this my border gateway super spine. Okay, so and in middle is my super spine router. Okay, router server. It is similar in my DC2. DC2 has a leaf, has a border gateway spine, has a border to the WAN. Okay, you have done that. All that we have to do is to create a new fabric. New fabric, we want to call it ISN. I will pick a fabric. It's gonna be multi-site external network. Okay, it called a network, right? So my AS number 777, and we'll uncheck Fabric Monitor mode. After that, just click Save. Go to ISN switches. We have to add a server, add a node. It's my core router, which we're gonna be my super spine router server. Okay, we'll add this. Tap in the seed IP. Then that's add my super spine router server. Close it. And we'll go to interface. First of all, make sure we have a loopback interface as 7777. Take a look at the loopback serial. And we'll make sure it is. First, we're going to assign a role. Is by default is a leaf. We're going to assign as my core router. And interface. We're going to interface loopback. In here, we type in 777. Save that. Close. Go back to the blue action. We calculate and deploy. All right. Close that. So what we do next is to create a MSD. MSD is going to be used my multi-site domain. It's a domain that contains multiple VXLAN EVPN fabrics. Okay, select this. We'll keep all this in default because we will use the default for the DC1, DC2. And here, make sure you check centralized to route server. And the route server list is 777 and 7.77. 777, that's AS. Go down, we're gonna check auto deployment and we're gonna send community. Under resources, we'll keep this default as we're gonna deploy for the Ethernet links E11 and E12 to the super spines, so the spine board gateways. So save that. Now go to MSD, go to child fabric. We're now adding my child DC1, then child DC2, lastly I add ISN child fabric. Okay, what we should do next is to full action recalculate and deploy, and you will be notice that these deployments will only apply to the border related nodes, which they are the spines, spine 1, spine 1, DC1, DC, DC1, DC2, and the super spine route server. Okay, these are the lines we deployed. Okay, I'll show you what it is. Okay, the deploy, then let's close it. Log on to my super spine and we're gonna show run BGP. It creates two IPv4 BGP neighbor and two EVPN BGP neighbor. The EVPN BGP neighbor has a template inherited, it's overlay pairing. It gives send community extended as standard config. We'll have route map, we'll say unchanged. Is next hop unchanged, if you notice. Okay, so show run route, show run, just get show run. Here you go. Unchanged route map, set IP next hop unchanged. Show run BGP. And get inherited to the EVPN neighbors, right here. The DC1 spine, 1 show run BGP, it gives a neighbor to 777 and will send committee and we'll say is a fabric external and rewrite the EVPN RT to ASM. Go back to the super spine, show IPBGP summary. Show BGP L2 EVPN summary. Tells me it has 2 IPv4 neighbor and EVPN BGP EVPN neighbor, 2 BGP EVPN neighbor. Okay, to verify that in the topology. In the topology, check configurations. The double lines, dash line tells me the 2 neighbors. Double click ISM. It's my super spine route server. It has IPv4 neighbor and EVPN neighbor. Here you go. It's on the perspective of DC1. When you have this MSD, what you can do is to follow up that to create VIF networks, and you could create the multi-site. You could follow the route leaking and give it WAN access from the tenant 3. We have talked about this in previous labs. You follow that and do the following labs. So this is how you build a fabric, multi-site fabric. Just with a route server. Instead, laying the previous lab, we did back-to-back. The EVPN BGP is built between my BGWs, the spines. This time we built the overlay neighbor with route server. It's more scalable if you have multiple, more than 3 fabrics. Okay, thank you for watching.
Hey everyone, NetMaven here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to dive into the world of amazing network technologies with me, and please feel free to leave your comments below. Hey everyone, NetMaven here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to dive into the world of amazing network technologies with me, and please feel free to leave your comments below.